So what is Lifepreneur? That's exactly what you're going to learn in this video, so stay tuned and we're going to do a brief discussion on this Lifepreneur review that I wrote on my blog post. Alright, welcome back you guys. This is Rondell Mitchell, aka the How To King. On this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about a new program that recently launched called Lifepreneur. And Lifepreneur was actually created by Chris Record. If I know a lot of you are probably already familiar with Chris Record if you spend any amount of time in the internet marketing niche. All right, so you know, briefly, I'm just going to go over some of the bullet points for you. But Lifepreneur was launched on February 6th of 2018, and it went into pre-launch. Okay, now today is just February 7th, so the company hasn't even been launched for 24 hours yet. All right. Now, it was created by Chris Record and also Peter Sorensen as the co-founder as well. And if you know anything about Chris Record, he and Peter Sorensen have been like frickin' frack online for a while now. You know, for some years. So these guys are good buddies, and they partnered up and created a program. So what is Lifepreneur? What are you buying? Okay, so what you're buying is digital education, okay, in a nutshell. So what you're actually buying is you're buying information and education that is going to be able to help you grow as an entrepreneur and also grow as an online marketer. Okay, and that's just a little taste of what you're going to get access to as a Lifepreneur member. But the information is very high quality. I apologize for stuttering there. You have to forgive me. It's after 4 in the morning and I have people sleep, and I'm trying to work and do all this at the same time. But the quality, the training is high quality, and you know the content that you're going to receive inside of Lifepreneur is stuff that if you take it and you apply it, you're going to be able to take yourself to a different level. Okay, but it's only going to happen for the people who treat this like a business and who take this training and they take it seriously and they implement this stuff. You can't just watch the videos over and over but never do what the videos tell you to do. That's what a lot of people do online. They consume courses and training material, but they never apply any of the information that they've consumed. So that's a big mistake that a lot of people make. But I'm going to go ahead and cover some of the products. Now, some of the products that are going to be released with Lifepreneur are the Social Influencer Academy, Digital Agency Builders, the Penthouse Mastermind, and the 4C Investor Roundtable. So I'll just briefly go over each. All right, now the Social Influencer Academy is all about how to build your influence on social media. It doesn't matter which social media platform, but in general, it's going to teach you how to become an influencer on social media. Okay, and in doing so, you're going to also be able to charge people for your expertise, whether they want to learn how to use social media in the same way that you do, or perhaps they may want you to do shout outs for them, or whatever the case may be, to your following. All right, and those are all viable options for you to be able to monetize your social media. And that's just a couple. Okay, then you have the digital agency builders. Now, digital agency builders is all about creating your own consulting firm. Okay, so you're going to have an online consulting business. And quick story, I have a buddy. I haven't seen him in years, but I have a buddy who used to live here in Columbus, Ohio, with me, and he was never really into the internet and stuff like me. I've been messing around on the internet and trying to find ways to make money from my computer for really as long as I can remember. As long as I've had a computer, I've always had an interest in learning how to make money from the computer. But this guy, he didn't have any internet marketing experience. He'd actually gone on to Warrior Forum back in man, this was a while back. I can't remember the exact time, but I'm assuming it was probably somewhere around 2011, maybe 2010, somewhere around there. And he went on to Warrior Forum and started reading the forum on offline marketing. Long story short, after a couple months of him studying the information on Warrior Forum, he started his own offline consulting business. And the funny thing about it is, in the beginning, he didn't even have a website. Okay, so he had no website. And then when he did have a website, it was very unprofessional, in my opinion. And that's no shade to him, it's just the facts. It's just the facts because, you know, I'd been doing this for so long, I knew the difference between a good website and a mediocre website. So either way, he was making somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000 a month. And what he was actually doing was he was outsourcing all of his work. So if someone wanted a website built, for example, he would go out and he would find someone to build the website and then he would charge more to the client. So basically, he was just middlemaning the business and he was doing very well with it. And then he eventually left town and we kind of lost touch. But that's what you're going to learn how to do with the digital agency builders. You're going to learn three ways that you can start your own consulting business. You can do it yourself, you can outsource the work, or you can do arbitrage. And arbitrage and outsourcing are kind of similar, but there's a few nuances about it that you can learn more about if you decide to go this route. But I'm going to move along here and go to the Penthouse Mastermind sessions. Okay, so when you join Lifepreneur, depending on what level you come in, you're going to get access to the Penthouse Mastermind session. Now, if you guys are familiar with Chris Record, this guy is a phenomenal marketer. He's a good person overall. And he holds events where you get a chance to kind of meet and mix and mingle with other movers and shakers in the industry. So that's what the Penthouse Mastermind session is going to be. The Penthouse Mastermind is designed for you to learn high level material that most people don't want put out on videos and so on and so forth because obviously somebody who's making 8 figures a year doesn't want their trade secrets to be out there for everybody to consume. So, when you do a mastermind session, that's when you have a small, intimate group of people who come together. And in this case, it will be in a penthouse in multiple cities throughout the United States. And you're going to learn some really high level material that is going to be gone going into 4 90-minute segments. Okay, so that's how those penthouse masterminds, these are 1 day events, so you're going to get 4 90-minute segments, so that's 6 hours of high quality content that you're going to get to go away with. Okay, so some of the locations for the penthouse masterminds in 2018 are listed here: Las Vegas, Dallas, Chicago, LA, Sydney, Australia, Melbourne, Australia, Toronto, Canada, London, England, and there's more. I just didn't, I didn't want to write all of them. But then we also have the 4C Investor Roundtable. Now, this one is going to be powerful. The 4C Investor Roundtable is going to be a culmination of 7 and 8 figure income earners in different niche markets. So these could be internet marketers, they could be real estate investors, and you're going to learn all types of information that is pertinent to investing, that is pertinent to growing and multiplying your wealth. Okay, so that is going to be the top level product in Lifepreneur is the 4C Investor Roundtable. And you can see here the 4C Investor Roundtable is going to have a $4,000 retail to be purchased individually when we launch in June. So, The next thing that I talked about a little bit here were some of the benefits of joining Legendary. I'm sorry, some of the benefits of joining Lifepreneur. Okay, so some of the benefits of joining first and foremost is you get to make money from home. Okay, now right now it's snowing outside, and I mean, I just left out of here like 3 hours ago so I could go to Taco Bell. A couple minutes ago, I keep hearing these trucks outside, so I take a look outside, and there's snow everywhere. So in the little 2 hours or so that it's been that I left the house, there was no snow on the ground. Now there's 2 or 3 inches of snow on the ground. So, that's one of the benefits to having an online business, because when you know what you're doing and you can convert leads into sales, because getting leads is the easy part. Okay, that's what you guys need to understand if you've never done this. Getting leads is the easy part. The hard part is converting those leads into sales. Once you learn that skill, once you've developed that art, you can basically create your own economy.